I have an idea.
Really? What is it?
Let's leave!
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Today I wanted to update my Crystallization Catalyst guide. It's been about a month since I've made my last one, so I just wanted to go over some new methods that I found with the farms. Starting off with the Murky Energy Residue, you're going to want to come to the Infiltration Operations tab. You're going to want to look for this mission, the Forgot Tents. So once you're in the mission, you're just going to run it normally until you get to this certain elite. Now once you've gotten to this part, you're going to come over here. There's going to be this elite right here. You're going to kill him, and it's going to drop the Murky Residue. Once it's dropped, you're just going to return to Albion and then rinse and repeat. Now for the Micromolecule biogel, you're going to want to come to Echo Swamp's Derelict Covert. You're going to want to do this outpost right here, the Derelict Covert Vulgus Strategic Outpost. You can do this one, but the reason why I'm choosing this one is because there's a method that also allows you to get the Crystallization Catalyst Blueprint. So you're just going to want to run the outpost normally. Grab the materials. And then you're going to want to run to this reactor while it's on cooldown. You're going to activate the reactor and then kill the boss. Once you've killed the boss, you're just going to... Oh, what the heck? Once you've killed the boss, you're going to use the amorphous material you got from the outpost to get a chance of getting the Crystallization Catalyst Blueprint. And then once you're done killing the boss and have done the reactor, you can come back to the outpost and it will be back. You're just going to do this over and over. Going to go back and forth from the reactor to the outpost. This is going to be hitting two birds with one stone. Again, getting the Crystallization Catalyst Blueprints and the Microbiogel. Now going over the Mixed Energy Residue, you're going to want to come to Agna Desert and you're going to go between Mirage Stone and the Vermilion Waste. You are going to be looking around for the volts. I didn't get lucky on this area and there's no volts, but I'll show you guys the spawns since I'm here. There's going to be one volt that spawns here, and then across from here there's going to be another volt over here next to this bush, and then over here on this rock, and then there's going to be another volt over here in this cave. So it would actually spawn right here. You're just going to do the mini game and then you're going to do so then you're just going to do the mini game and then get the Mixed Energy Residue. And then for Mirage Stone, I'll show you guys the spawn locations for this one. So there can either be one that spawns right here, it could either spawn over here, it can spawn inside this cave, which there is one right now. And then from this cave you're going to come up here, and then you're going to run down from the outpost. You're just going to run straight, and then over here on this ledge there should be one in this location right here, and those are going to be the spawn locations for the volts. Now for the advanced neural circuits, you're going to want to come to White Knight Gulch Shipment Base. The mission you're going to want to do is the Fortress Courtyard. So this is a Jaber method. You're going to want to use Jaber for this. If you don't have Jaber built, you could also use Haley as well. She's also a really good pick. If you're going to use Zenith to kill the boss, I highly recommend coming up to this little tower right here and then shooting from up there so that you don't die from the enemies that spawn. So now going over the Jaber method, from start mission, you're going to come over here and then place your two turrets where I placed them. Now once you're back at start mission, you're going to activate your third ability and then start the mission. And then the left hand side is going to say kill the elite warden. Once it's killed, you're going to abandon the mission and then restart and activate your third ability. And you're just going to do this over and over. And then if you come over here, you can see the warden will drop the advanced neural circuits. And when you're doing this farm, make sure that you're doing it in intervals of 4 minutes, because the neural circuits will despawn at 5 minutes. So every time you're grinding this out, make sure that you're doing it for 4 minutes, collecting the loot, and then coming back to start mission and then redoing the cycle. If you feel like you're gonna blow your brains out doing that method, 2 alternative missions that you can do is either the Fortress Outskirts or the Borderline of Truth. These are also going to be really good missions for the blue brains. Now, if you're having a really bad RNG at the Derelict Covert Outpost and you're not getting the amorphous materials, you can come to the Infiltration Operations page and look for this mission, Magister's Lab. This is just going to be focus farming the Crystallization Catalyst blueprint. You're going to want to do amorphous material 56 for this one to get the blueprint. Make sure that you activate the 250% before you start the mission. So for this mission, I do highly recommend either running a bunny or a Freyna for maximized speed. But again, I'll just show you guys the run real quick. Now that we're done with the mission, we could see that we've got it done in 2 minutes and 27 seconds. You can definitely get this done faster with Bunny, but again, you want it at 250%, so you're able to get the 2 amorphous patterns. You're just going to do this over and over, again, using either Freyna or Bunny, but it's really up to you. Now, once you grinded pattern 56, you're going to want to come to Executioner. This is where you're going to run your patterns, and you're just going to want to do this over and over. Now that we're in the boss fight, I just wanted to say this real quick. I highly recommend either using a Haley or Lepic for this boss fight. Those 2 descendants cleared this the fastest, as you're going to see right now. So once you've killed the boss, you're just going to come over here, activate your amorphous material, and see if you get a Crystallization Catalyst blueprint. For every descendant used in this video, these are their builds. So Haley, Jaber, and Freyna. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is how you're going to be able to grind out every material for the Crystallization Catalyst. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.